guys, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining today. If this is your first time here, please do not forget, subscribe to the channel and support the movement. Thank you so much for understanding. So today's video, I'm going to be talking about a university in Italy that is actually open for admissions. For those of you who want to migrate to Italy come September, October of 2023, this is a university you should consider. Now, there are so many things I want to say in this video which regards to these admissions or which relates to this university. I'm going to talk about the requirements that you need to apply to this university. I will talk some things about the visa application. I will talk about the tuition fee, and of course, I will talk about the programs available. This particular university, in most of my videos, I have said that if you want to study in Italy, make sure that you continue to check cheap tuition universities, because there are a lot of cheap options in Italy that international students don't know. Many students that you find studying in Italy sometimes literally just study for less than 1,000 euros a year. Yes, that is a fact. If you have been watching my videos, you would understand. Now, this video is not an exception. I am still going to be talking about this school because this university you can study in less than 600 euros. Yes, it is a fact. First of all, what is the name of the school I'm talking about? The name of the school is called University of Camerino. Alright, so make sure that you go through the programs as soon as I finish giving you the details. And I equally want you to understand that there are specific things that you need to understand when the admissions process is concerned in this particular university. First, let's look at the list of documents that you need. As a high school student coming from high school, or as a student who haven't gotten the bachelor's degree before, you can apply to these particular universities and study a bachelor's program. But mind you, the first thing that should come to your mind is Italy is not an English-speaking country. Therefore, most of the programs that are available at bachelor's degree level are not going to be taught in English language, but the Italian language. So you have to verify to see if this particular university has programs that you can study in English language. I believe there are just few programs that are going to lecture you, or just very few programs that you can study in English language in this particular university. Most schools in Italy, not just this particular University of Camerino, but other universities in Italy would not give you lectures in English, all right? But I'm not saying that there are no schools in Italy that can't teach you in English. No, there are. But you have to check real quickly to know which universities will actually give you the lectures in English language. But this university, I think there are just two programs available for English students, or students who are going to be needing lectures in English language. Now, for you to study the bachelor's degree program at this particular university, like I said, this admissions is already open. In Italy, if you want to study in Italy, you have to first of all start with pre-admissions. Pre-admissions is the first stage of application, and most universities, it is usually done online. Sometimes you have to go through the central platform called Universitali, but in this particular university, you do not need Universitali. Remember, I said in one of my videos that most schools in Italy, some schools, let me not say most, some schools in Italy will not need you to come through or to pass through Universitali in order to register for pre-admissions. But remember, pre-admissions is the first stage of the application process, which means you have to go through this process before you can continue with the other details. Now, for you to do the pre-admissions or to apply for pre-admissions, you have to fill an online application. And to fill the online application, I will put a link in the description box where you will click the link and upload the documents. And which are the documents you are going to be uploading? The first one, if you are a bachelor student, because the bachelor students usually are called laureates, all right, or laureate. Laureate means that if you go to Universitali, you are going to find programs in Universitali written with capital L. All right, those are laureate program, and those are first degree cycle or first cycle degrees or first degree students. All right, so those are the programs you should be checking, because you cannot know the programs in Universitali if you are not using. They usually use some particular labels like laureate and laureate LL, which is those for masters, but those for bachelors is just one L, capital L. All right, but now you are not using Universally. So the first document you need to upload to University of Camerino is your international passport. Your main page of your international passport is very, very important. Remember, I have always said that your passport shouldn't be approaching expiring date before you start looking for a new one, because you never can tell what is happening. I have a lot of complaints coming from international students that their passport is not ready and it's a very big issue for them. I really don't know why, but you have to keep pushing, guys. The struggle is not easy. Then the next document you need to upload to the portal, all right, is the online portal is called your high school diploma, all right. For example, if your high school diploma, or let's say those who finish from India and Pakistan, I think most of you guys have done 12 years, up to 12 years. That is okay for you to upload to the online portal. Those who didn't go through this same procedure, but who have the WAEC, their WESE and their ordinary level certificate, you can equally, ordinary levels and advanced level certificate, you can equally upload them to this particular portal. All right, those who are coming from countries like China, there is a certificate of eligibility. It is called GUACO, I think something like that. Chinese students, they understand what I am talking about. You have to upload this certificate as well. Then after that, you upload your English proficiency. In Italy, you must not have the IELTS exam before you upload it to the system, all right? So even if you have a certificate to show that you studied in English language and you are equally fluent with English language, then you are good to go. You can submit this to any Italian university. Not, let me say, not any Italian university, but there are some specific universities that will tell you that if you have been studying in English language, of course, you are good to go with this type of, with this certificate. So it is good for you to submit this certificate. Now, that is for students that are applying for bachelor's degree, and do not upload any other document if they are not considered. No, you must not upload anything except it is asked for you to upload. All right, now going for masters, remember I said even on the university Universally platform, masters is represented with double L, all right, or LA, something like that. It is called laurea magistral, all right. That is second cycle degree. If you go there, for example, you have to see it that way. But here, you are going to be uploading your passport data page if you are applying for a master's degree. And of course, you are equally going to be uploading your bachelor's degree certificate and the transcript of records for your bachelor's level. Then some universities will ask you for a syllabus, all right, or this particular university is equally going to ask you for something called your syllabus, but it's not a call for alarm. If you don't have it, you can explain to them via email. They would understand. All right, then the language certificate here has to be a certificate equivalent to a B2 level. All right, then if any other document is not asked to you, please do not submit the documents because it is not going to be valid. Now, when you finish with that, after the pre-admissions, all right, when you click, you apply for pre-admissions at the bottom on the page, all right, this page I will put a link in the video description box so you can verify that. After if your curriculum is positively evaluated, because pre-admissions means that they are going to check to see if your documents are okay. If your documents are evaluated and everything is okay, you will receive an email with further instructions to apply for pre-enrollment through the portal Universally. That is what I'm telling you. Now, when you are going to the Universally portal, please pay attention to details. All right, make sure you know the program you want to apply in this particular university before you go to Universally, because on Universally you equally need to create an account. All right, that is how the procedure works for Italian universities. Your application would be valid by the university and pre-admissions letter will be sent to the embassy, all right, to the chosen embassy of your email address. Even if you do not send an even if you do not give them an information on the embassy that they should send your admissions letter, when it is time, they will inform you and tell you to give details of an embassy so that they should send your pre-admissions letter there. Then you are going to now move to the embassy to do the confirmation, all right? There some legalizations will be done where you are going to do the payment and some questions will be asked to you, and after that you are now free to apply for your visa. But remember that if you must, like let's say if you must study in Italy in 2023, then you have to start the process now, because it is not going to be an easy process. As the days go by, a lot of international students, they want to apply to Italy, they want to apply to Norway, they want to apply to Germany and so many other countries. All right, please pay attention to the fact that for the year 2023 the university is not available yet, but do not apply before receiving a communication. All right, you have to follow the due process. Please follow the due process. All right, university may be available around the end of March, but I would suggest that go through the university cycle. It is better the university confirms their application, then asks you to apply through university. Then you go ahead and apply for a program. I hope you understand. So this is how the process works for Italy, especially with the University of Camerino. All right, this is a very popular university in Italy where a lot of international students do enroll sometimes, or let me say where a lot of international students enroll. All right, is it enroll or do enroll? English is getting harder nowadays, so please remember that I said there are programs available in English language and there are programs available in Italian. So if you want to study any program which is not in English language, then you would be needing the Italian proficiency, or you would have to show a language certificate in Italian. You have to show a certificate that you know Italian, you can speak, you understand, and you can write the language, which I think is something that is going to be very, very difficult. All right, so I would suggest that follow the cheapest route, follow the easiest route that is not going to stress you a lot. There are a lot of programs. I think this university is more of science related, and if you check very well, you will see things related to biological sciences or biology that is available in English for bachelor's level. I think so. Then there are equally some other petty courses that you are going to find here that you can study in English language. Then most of the master's degree program, most, not all right, some are still in the Italian language. Then most of them you can study in English as well. All right, masters have an upper advantage, or let's say those who are going in for masters, they have a high chance of studying in English language, because of course Italy is not though it is an Italian speaking region or an Italian speaking country, Italy I mean, but you still stand a chance to be lectured or to get lectures in English language if you are doing a master's degree. It is common in Italy. So these are some of the things you should know. And remember that, like I said, tuition fee is less than 600 euros. Of course, when you click the links in the description box, you are going to find information with regards to the tuition fee. Now, like I said, the programs varies from social science to arts, but most Italian universities, if you really want to study in English, you have to be chasing science related programs. All right, and most science related programs are only available in few universities in Italy. I hope you understand now. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for coming back. Please, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. If you haven't liked our video, please like our video. Till we meet again in another one.